When legendary guitar amp manufacturer Marshall first decided to license its brand name for headphones and speakers a couple years ago, we were a little bit skeptical. But so far, everything the company has sent our way has been excellent. And such is the case with the new Marshal Mid, a wireless on-ear that takes everything we liked about the company's previous wireless on-ear, the Major 2, and ups the ante with even more streamlined looks and better sound. Right from the get-go, you'll notice some fresh personality in Marshall's latest wireless on-ear. The company took the same black leather and brass colorway, classic white Marshall logo, and rectangular ear pads it used on the Major 2, but refined and sculpted the shape of the ear cups and placement of the buttons, making the Mids a subtle and more modern-looking version of their predecessor. A solid metal lower bracket replaces the Major 2's flimsier pair of thick wires, and band adjustment is now done via a series of clicks rather than nebulous sliding. In addition, what used to be two odd-looking speaker wires sticking out of the top of the earphones has been replaced with a more solid curly Q pattern, a nod to the style of studio headphones from the 1970s. The included 3.5mm audio cable also sports some of this old-school style, with brass accents on either end that recall quarter-inch guitar cables. In terms of usability, the pencil eraser-style function button that we loved on the Major 2 has been kept, but this time relocated from the bottom of the right earphone to the back left, where it's easier to access. The button is pressed up or down to raise or lower volume, left or right to change songs, and pressed down to play pause or answer phone calls. The subtle adjustments that abound on the Mid really show us that Marshall spent a lot of time refining a new generation of on-ears rather than attempting to reinvent the wheel. In fact, almost everything that does stick around from the Major 2 is something we liked, from a top-of-class 30-hour battery life to aptX Bluetooth technology, which allows for wireless streaming of higher quality audio for around 30 feet. Comfort also remains the same with the Mids, with solid padding and a tight clamping force that creates some of the best passive noise isolation we've heard from an on-ear. But that can be a little uncomfortable over extra long listening sessions. Even with the upgraded looks, great battery life, and improved usability, the real reason to love the Marshall Mids is the sound. These are extremely revealing and dynamic headphones, and they do it in a way that's not operating room sterile. Everything you listen to sounds like it's coming through a vintage tube amp, with 40mm dynamic drivers providing shimmery highs, clear mids, and punchy bass, but with a subtlety that comes off as fun and energetic rather than manipulative. While these aren't necessarily the headphones to reach for when you want to hear Vivaldi, everything from classic rock to modern hip-hop comes through with real sonic personality. And especially for wireless headphones, which often sound thin and digital, this is a very welcome change of pace. These are the Mazda Miata of headphones, a stylish sports car of sound that you can actually afford, and that's actually fun to drive on a normal listening road. These are headphones for people who like to smile when they listen to music, and anyone who's looking for an affordable set of on-ear headphones with good looks and real personality will absolutely find what they're looking for in Marshall's Mids.